Welcome to Season 4, Round 8 of this year's Championship with Williams, and we are going right at it this year, all guns blazing. Round 8 is Spain with Stroll and Porsche. Now, as you can see down the left-hand side, 290 points sees Williams lead the way, and also Lance Stroll with Max Verstappen now moving up to P2 after his win in Monaco. Yes, we couldn't get the win again in Monaco. It is just a track that evades us every single time. But we're going to try this time and go for it and try and get back to winning ways. So 2 drivers in the top 4. We got to get both drivers into Q3. That must be a must. Fastest lap we will take, and we've got our qualifying position streak sorted too. Car, let's take a quick look. We've got our decent parts on, have we? Yep. So what we do, as you've probably seen through the series so far, what we try and do is put our worst parts on for our practice sessions, because then we don't waste that car. So we'll just move these down. There's some potential penalties through the season. You can see ERS we are struggling with already on that car. We'll put our bad gearbox on as well. And just run you through the parts. Let's take a look to see if anything is required to be added. Can't remember if we did have everything stocked up. We're looking good so far. Side pods are on both cars as well. Underfloor is there too, and suspension is as well. So we're good to go then in a race where we need to get back on track. Are Red Bull coming at us, or are we okay? So we've got an urgent factory fire which has now been completed, and we are off to Spain for practice. So we'll move through that and get in to your qualifying. So here we are in Q1. There's a few cars coming out, but we're going to try and set a early time. Make sure that we can get through. Now, you expect we get through Q1 all the time, but a 1:13.2 and a 1:13.4 for Porsche and Stroll so far. But that should see us through. I can't see Ferrari catching us. It's going to be about the Red Bulls, though, as the clock runs down. And there you go. Wow, Verstappen coming in. Leclerc even faster. Oh, they are catching up. So, end of Q1 is already approaching. You can see Leclerc and Verstappen well out front. Porsche in P3. Drogovic and Russell have managed to get between Stroll, and Stroll slips down to P6. But that's not going to be too bad. Albon out in the Aston Martin with De Vries, Ricciardo, etc. And we're through. 1 set of tyres used, but it's looking like Red Bull are looking good. We're going to Q2. And actually, let's run our used softs, see if we can get through again and save some tyres. It doesn't actually matter too much if we have to use another set, because we should be able to anyway. So Stroll will send, and Porsche we will send. Let's get these lovely Gulf Williams around the track, see if we can put in 12.8 last time out. No traffic to contend with, we're good on that. Let's see what times we can get in Q2. 13.0 and Porsche with a 13.8. Jesus, that's terrible. Porsche is definitely going to have to go again. Stroll, maybe not, but we might still run him anyway. So we've been sending both cars again. Used tyres are gone. We're on new tyres now. They're going to get a lovely clean track. We've got green sectors so far for both of them. And we now go a 10th off, and just under 2 tenths off the Red Bull with that 12.8. We are struggling to close that gap. We've done a 1:12.990 by the look of it. It's going to be tough to catch these Red Bulls. They are so quick now. They have put in the graft. I mean, Adrian Newey's got to work clearly, and it looks like we're going to have to start creating some parts for the new season. Well, for the next races, not even the new season. Red Bull are coming back strong. This is not going to be the easy championship that potentially we all thought it could be after the first 3 to 4 races. 2 tenths off the pace. Charles Leclerc leading Max Verstappen. We're under a little bit of pressure here. A lot of pressure. Let's go into Q3 with these soft tyres. What is it going to be? Stroll and Porsche to go early. What we'll do is we'll watch one lap like this, and then we'll get them out and we'll have a look how our Q3 runs. Sonoda is going to allow us to get a clean lap in. Pourchaire's done the better time, so it's not a great time still. Oh, 13-0. Red Bull are going to smash us. So it's time to send them then. Verstappen's had a bad lap so far. He's currently P7 now on an out lap. Leclerc done his normal 12.8, and Drogovic, you can see, is right in the middle of us both at the moment. So we need to keep a line on the intervals and the sectors, sorry. Drogovic improving again. Where is his Haas pace come from? He's absolutely flying out there. Like, this is unheard of. And where is he going to put himself? He's going to stay P3. So, let's ride on board. Who's going to come across the line first? It's going to be Stroll. We've got Verstappen up the road. He's now started his time, so we're behind him. And let's go. Can we pull off what is going to be an upset at the moment? Leclerc out front, not improved in the first. Verstappen goes purple. What can we do? Green for Stroll. It's an improvement. Pourchaire doesn't improve through the first sector. So Verstappen is coming at the field here. What can we do though? We've got Leclerc not improving at all. Verstappen's gone purple again in the middle sector. I don't think we can live with these Red Bulls. Through the middle sector we go green. Pourchaire now goes green. Can we get at least both cars onto the second row? Verstappen takes provisional pole. Where do we go with Stroll? Only P3. What about Pourchaire then? He comes across the line. It's P4. We did finally get a little bit closer. Ah. A 112.9. Leclerc didn't improve. Verstappen did a 112.6. We've got to get some parts made. Red Bull are coming back at us. Wow. We are now up against it. Going into this race, that's scary. That is scary. Strategy could play a part. We know Red Bull are going to be fast now. They are hunting us. Do we go a two-stop? I mean, well, you can't do that strategy. Jesus. Can you go one stop here? Can you go medium hards? Not really. It's going to be a two-stop. We're going to start on softs. We're going to go soft, medium. It's like we've got to go soft hard. Like so. And then we've got to add a new one in. And go This is a little tricky run here. Or we're going to have to go like that. There's just no way we can do anything else. Soft, hard and a medium. Pourchaire. I think I might start on the hards. And then I think, can we run 2 laps on the soft? That can't be right, can it? Surely. That's just saying we're not going to make it at all. I mean, do we go medium there? Take off that. Do we go medium and then finish on the softs? I don't have 2 sets of mediums. That's my problem. Let's go back that way. 1 second, 1 second. It's only 1 second slower. I might start on the hards. Hope for a safety car or something. If I go there, that's 1 second. It's got to be the way. It's got to be the way. This is going to be an interesting strategy battle here in Spain. We start P3 and P4, the second row. We're going to hope for a decent start off the grid. Come on, boys. Let's see what you've got. Come on. Come on. Spanish Grand Prix, lighting up, here we go. Held us for long time, and we get a good start. Stroll on the inside of Leclerc. Let's look above. It can usually get chaos in the first corner at this track, and it looks like we are going to survive. And up the inside we go. Now to the outside is Lance Stroll on Max, and there's Leclerc who is P2, but Stroll has dropped back into P3 now. Can he go up the inside into this next corner? He looks for a move, and he's not going to make it. Let's put him on high aggression here and see if there's a chance early on. What tyres have we got out there? It's mediums for the leaders, the Red Bulls. What we're going to do is, while we're on a slower tyre, I'm going to try and keep this. We're going to try and don't fight teammate with Pourchaire, who is currently just sitting off. Let's try and go aggressive here. What I want to do is keep Stroll in the mix, because if I can protect these soft tyres a little bit whilst I'm in the air until we get DRS, then we might have a huge chance. 4 tenths is the gap at the moment. These soft tyres should keep us well within. We've got him on high aggression as we close up, and coming through the end of sector 2, is there a chance? Pourchaire's just losing a bit of ground on the back of Stroll. We're going to push him, and then we're going to now top up down the straight. Got to keep within, but I don't think we are going to with Pourchaire. And already Red Bull just starting to creep this out. But we're bang there still. Pourchaire 1.3 has got Drugovich right behind him on the hards as well. Where has that Haas pace come from? Look at the Vasseur down the bottom. That just shows you everything you need to know about how good Drugovich is doing right now. Stroll just losing a bit of ground. Let's push him. Want to keep him within DRS. Let's cut down on the fuel. And you can see already, as we just push a little bit, don't know why it came off there, because of out of energy then. We've got a yellow flag, but that's quickly gone. It is for sure, right at the back of the field, running wide. So as the Red Bulls go at each other, we managed to get the gap to 8 tenths. Drugovich has got past us. I mean, there's nothing we can do here. Let's go back to standard. Stroll's just cooking these tyres, but he's getting the gap back. Let's deploy and keep within DRS. That's got to be the plan of action. Currently 5 tenths. Come on, man. Come on. Yes, that's good. That's good. That's good. Let's harvest as well down the straight. We are right behind. Goes out to 4 tenths, but we will get DRS. And that DRS will bring us into play lovely. Same with Pourchaire. Where is Stroll? Not close enough yet. Still harvesting. Just going to try and pick that up. We're going to watch the time, so we'll push if need be. 6 tenths at the moment, even though we're on light and we're harvesting. Just going to try and coast us into this race. Top up now, we're 8 tenths behind. We might just lose out here. 9 tenths, it's around 9 tenths, and here comes Pourchaire on the Haas. We're back into P4. Stroll keeps within a second. Let's harvest down as well. These Red Bulls fighting hard on lap 6. So on lap 13, we have officially entered the pit window, and we are right behind Max Verstappen, who's just dropped slightly back. Now, we looked after our tyres early. Could this come back and help us? Overtaking aggression is high for Stroll as he closes right up to the backside of this Red Bull. Pourchaire, remember, hard tyres he is on. We've just deployed his ERS system as we get a yellow flag and a virtual safety car. Virtual safety car. Now. I think we go hards here. I mean, we're going to be under the safety car. Or do we go another set of softs? It's going to be a free pit stop. Well, it's not, but you get what I mean. It's 10 seconds back. He's not going to lose any ground. I'm going to go hards. But that's not going to reach out too much here. Could I go for another set of softs and have an extra stop in this race? I think so. I think we go for soft. I mean, look at this hard. If I put this soft on, that hard is only 3 tenths quicker a lap. And I'm going to have to go a long way. Was that the right tyre? 89, 89. Yes, it was. Okay, good. What about Pourchaire? I think we keep Pourchaire out. He's bang on track with his strategy. Stroll should hopefully catch up. Big strategy call. After the crash. I didn't see the crash. It was Zhou and Piastri. I was too busy looking at my strategy. But Stroll's in. And it's a time penalty for Piastri. So it must have been Piastri's fault. So we're going to try and take a cheeky pit stop. We are going to drop back. And I don't know why I didn't think I was going to lose any ground. These are still going pretty fast under VSC as we come back out. But are these running on a VSC? Is it even a VSC at the moment? I mean, these are all pretty close, and they're all going to come into the pit sooner rather than later. Maybe we should have stayed out. but it's okay for now. So VSC is over, and we are back underway. Have we made it? I didn't think I'd lose. I seem to lose so much time in that pitting early, but already you can see the new tyres on Stroll has already got us past Alex Albon, and we need to get these as soon as possible. So good move by Stroll. He's got to keep within the leaders of that pit stop if we want to make this work. We are going to have to do an extra stop as well. But look at these two going at each other. Is there a room to go 3 ways down the straight? We're going to take one at least, Danny Ricciardo. And can we now get Stroll past Gasly? He's got so much pace on these tyres. Got to make a move, Stroll. We've harvested so much energy as we go into the turn. Got to be a moment of time here. Matter of time even. And we're through. Good work by Stroll, who's now pushing. We can cut back down as we've gained a little bit of time back on the field. Pit stops are happening. Pit stops are happening. And Stroll finds himself in P9. He's also got a McLaren and an Alpine ahead of Magnussen and Ocon. And we're going to then again try and get through. We are pushing quite hard as already we are past one car and we could potentially get the Alpine. What a move. What a move. Let's take a look at that. It was a beautiful move past Ocon. Oh, what a move. He gets 2 cars. Oh, beautiful. Lance Stroll, take a bow. That's why you're leading the championship, mate. And now Stroll can cut back down. So we're topping up. We're using fuel. We are 19 seconds off the lead. And even with traffic, last lap, 18.8 for Verstappen, a 17.9 for us. And we've still got Porsche out there running okay on the hards. We're looking after tyres now. And it is Leclerc lapping about a second, 8 tenths quicker. And Stroll has caught the field again. Stroll is right behind Yuki Tsunoda in the Alpine. We're going to move to the left-hand side. That Alpine looking pretty damn quick as we hit turn 1. And we're through into P6. Good move. And now we set our sights back on P5 and P4. It was about 19 seconds. It's down to 16.8. And that is because Stroll is getting through the field absolutely beautifully. As there's another yellow flag. It's not going to matter. We are through. And Stroll is going for the Ferrari as well. Wow. Stroll has just obliterated 5th, 6th and 7th.
It's not going to be long now, mate.
Wow.
Now we're at turn 11 now.
Turn 11 up the inside of the lowly Ferrari. And we now move ahead. Beautiful, beautiful moves. Oh my God. I didn't want that to happen. I mean, maybe we spoke too soon, but traction should be good here. Let's deploy. Where did this Ferrari come back from? And now we should finally get ahead. We are deploying again on the power unit to hold off Lando Norris in the Ferrari. We do get him back. So he's trying to stick with us. The gap's down to about 16 seconds, 16.1. We've got Porsche. Tyres doing okay. In third, he's only 10 seconds off the lead, running the hards as Norris pits. And now our first pit stop for Max Verstappen. Soft tyres for Max. We've got Porsche 9.3 seconds off the lead. And we are going to just attack now. And we will push. See where we can get him out. Stroll, we're going to carry on though. I've kind of got to work a strategy up here. It will definitely be a pit stop for mediums. And maybe finish it on some fresh hards. And there is another VSC. Good God. What is going on? So it's a medium pit stop. That's got to be done. So medium pit stop. Now, this is probably the time to pit Stroll as well. There's 4.5 seconds again between them. Let's go to hards. And then extend this out. What a balmy race. And while we're doing that, let's build the strategy. Because this is now chaos. So, we are going to go. Well, let's get them into the pit first, shall we? Let's do this. They are going to be coming in. Make sure they are pitting this lap. Right, let's get them in the pits. VSC, who is it this time? Norris in the Ferrari. He's out.
Now who is that?
Norris crashed
That
on
looks
turn
like
4
Lando Norris.
on his own. Into the corner. Oh, he loses it mid-corner. Back end kicks out. Ferrari in the bin. Quite literally. Ferrari in the bin. Leclerc pits. Leclerc onto soft tyres, taking advantage. Verstappen could be the big loser here. Or Willie. Pourchaire's in. Need a good stop because Stroll. How's he that close? Oh, is it going to be great work by the team? I mean, they're bad pit stops for us, but they're good for us. 3.5, 3.4. We'll take that. And that closes the gap up nicely. Soft tyres, these Red Bulls are going to be quick. We know that. It is going to be very quick from the Red Bulls. But they're going to probably not run softs again. It's told us that we couldn't do that. So safety car is ending. Virtual safety car is ending. Stroll 4th, Pourchaire 3rd. We are roughly 13 seconds off the lead with Stroll and 7.3 with Pourchaire. Now, these Red Bulls are going to be quick on these soft tyres, but I can't see them doing another 36 laps of soft. They're going to have to go soft, and then they're going to have to go to hards. So we're probably in the same race here. We can potentially go to softs. Stroll is doing whatever he wants. Maybe he could rock out another pair of softs for the front and back. 11.1 for Stroll. 6.8. We've got to try and bring this down. We've got a bit of pushing that we can do for ourselves. It's going to be interesting. Going to be interesting. Wow! Now we've got a red flag. What's going on in this race? What has happened?
So let's take a look at the replay. Now this was
Giovinazzi.
barely any room to
Whoa! Big accident. Oh, there's an Alpine in the back of the Alfa Romeo.
and that won't do their confidence.
Oh, this is wrecking the strategies, man. What is going on? And now we're in the pit lane. What do we do? Look at this. Look at the tyres. What do we start on? Do we start on the same tyres? Do we go to softs? We've got an extra set of mediums. I can't start. I could go medium soft, surely. Oh, what do you do here? Brand new set of mediums. I think I start on. And then here we go. What do we go on here? I think do we keep the same mediums on? Do we go softs and potentially put these mediums back on? I'm going to keep them on that. Wow. Incredible drama here in Spain. Spain never seems to disappoint. It's absolutely through
The restart is moments
something out of the ordinary here. I feel like we had a decent strategy, but if anything, it's pulled us closer to Red Bull. And, I mean, that was a good start. But we're going to put this back to attack mode. We're going to have to sort the strategies out at some point as well. Just bonkers. So, do not fight teammate. High aggression. Actually, let's take that off. Let's let them fight. High aggression as well. Time to go to work. Time to go to work. Here we go. Pourchaire. What's he doing? Why is he that slow? Why is he just dropped down? What the hell? Why is he just dropped down to P10? He was P4. He got an awful start. Russell's got Stroll as well. What's gone on here? Come on, Pourchaire, get back through. What are you doing down in P9? What a terrible, terrible run. Stroll P4. Right behind the Ferrari. We've got tons of fuel now. We're going to DRS to be enabled at the next opportunity round. Now we're back on the inside of Bottas. Can we squeeze this one out? We're on used set of mediums. What is everyone else on? Verstappen 92% softs. Leclerc 95% hards. Leclerc went for the hards. Pourchaire's just done Bottas. Stroll's in P4. We're not going to panic. We're panicking on Pourchaire though, because that was a shocker of a start. Not really seen too many bad starts on this game. That was one of them that we missed. So Stroll, we're going to top up. Verstappen does the fastest lap of the race. Pourchaire is going to keep himself well within as DRS is enabled. We're going to have to try and play the long game. And we're all over the back of Russell. That Ferrari kind of holding us up on a bit. We're not pushing the tyres, which is good. So not pushing tyres, and we need to try and get past. Pourchaire is into P8. Not pushing tyres either. He wants to get to the softs. We should be able to go softs at the end for both of these. And let's take a look on board of Stroll. No energy, but it might not matter as he goes to the inside of the Ferrari. The Ferrari comes back at us. Looks like he's got the inside, but that might give us DRS as we hit the last corner. And I think we are going to get DRS. It's going to be job done. It's going to be job done. Back into P3. Pourchaire's got 2 cars ahead. De Vries and Magnussen to catch. Leclerc is struggling. Leclerc on these hard tyres, whether or not he's trying to coast them to the end, I don't know. But there's a good chance that we could move past here as we go down the start-finish line. We go into the first corner. It's round the outside for Stroll. And he's moved back ahead. Leclerc coming back at us in that acceleration of the Red Bull. Will he get us as we go into the next corner? Dive through the inside. And we are ahead. Now it's time just to attack a little bit. Try and break out of that toe. 4 temps. Mediums versus hards. 6 temps, 7 temps. We are definitely going to be within as we go and look from behind. We're going to top up. Red Bull catch in. Red Bull close in. Red Bull staying behind. So let's go on board with Leclerc. Pourchaire's 3.5 seconds off P7. But he's lapping okay. I'm kind of saving his power unit for when he pits for softs. Where's Verstappen? 52%. He's going to have to go to a slower tyre. No way he holds that. And now Stroll is just about to break the 1 second barrier. 6 temps. Can we break it? We're using a fair bit of tyre. We've got it to a second. Well, it was a second and now it's back out. We'll top back up down the straight. We are well on track. Coming into that pit window. So Verstappen pits. Verstappen is in the pits. He's gone for soft tyres again. That's an early stop, potentially, for him. Now we're going to attack with Stroll. We've got to attack with Stroll here. And then we're going to come back for some soft tyres shortly. Pourchaire is probably just approaching that now. He's in P5. We need him to clear this car quickly whilst Verstappen is in a bit of traffic. Come on, freeze him out. Oh, he's going to get through really quick here. Pourchaire is now through. So Pourchaire can probably do one more lap here. In clean air as well. And then we'll bring him in. This is the optimal lap, but we're going to go one more as we look to close. So as we approach this, now we will pit for a fresh set of softs to go on board that car. Stroll is pushing, but he's bringing Leclerc with him. He's saving up the power unit. Let's push now. 15 laps to go. Can we break away from Leclerc, who might still have to pit? And we're going to try and deploy, and it's a second, just around a second. Pourchaire, we need to take him a fastest lap back from Verstappen as well. As we go down, and then we'll pit this lap for softs. I mean, they're not as strong though. What do we got? 44%. We could do one more. We've managed to create a second as Pourchaire is in. 1.2. What's the gap? Total. Verstappen's flying. It's 19.7 seconds. 16.7, 15.2. It's a lot quicker. And here we go. Here out with Pourchaire. P10. Let's top up for a moment. Where is Stroll? I'm going to go around one more. I'm going to give this every chance I've got for a really fast stint at the end. Softs go on. Pourchaire's in 10th. And Stroll is in. Leclerc carries on the hard tyres. He's going to be very vulnerable at the end, surely. Pourchaire flying along at the moment as well. Kind of want to top him up to get him a fast lap. Verstappen goes past. Where is Vasseur? There he is. Tell you what, he was last at one point. 52% hards. He was last at one point. Now we're going to top up. There's a long way to go in this race. Another crash. Another crash. Russell's just got ahead of us, but he's got a pit.
Dear, a crash.
Who's crashed now? Esteban Ocon
Right, let's have a look
in the
at
McLaren. Same corner again as earlier on. Oh, wow. What?
That's
He's
the-
got... Oh!
That was pretty risky. Now they're
Big
confident-
crash. And now... Oh, there's no safety car. I thought there was. I thought there was a safety car. There isn't. Russell carries on. We are still quite a bit off the lead. 16 seconds. The question is, does Leclerc have to pit? He's on 46% hards with 8 laps to go. We are probably going to be good for an attack next lap. This is all finely balanced. It looks like Red Bull might continue their domination. Verstappen is on soft tyres. They're going to be a struggle to the end. Don't think this is over by a long shot. Another yellow flag.
There's a yellow flag.
For sure spin. Right, here we go. Let's push. See what we got. Let's push as well here, as we are behind Gasly. Going to give it a lap of pushing. See what we can do. Stroll, got to close that gap now. Pourchaire's got to get into the points after that really, really bad start. We've got another yellow flag out there, but it's quickly gone. Gasly locked up on turn 1, so we've just passed Gasly as we were coming through. We are pushing both cars. Now that gap is absolutely tumbling out front. Stroll is motoring. He's going to run out of power unit, but he might still be out. Drogovic has got the fastest lap. Pourchaire's closed up as well. We're going to top up for him. We're on attack mode. Stroll does the fastest lap of the race. Good work. Pourchaire comes along. Got DRS now as well. We have got to watch it. But he's got 2 Mercedes right in front of him. Come on. Where's the move? Come on, Pourchaire. Thank you on the... Oh! Big crash! No! No!
We've got an incident. It's Valtteri Bottas.
You're joking me. He was coming through the field.
Right, we're down at turn 5. You can
Oh,
see
they
how
just
fast it-
touch. We've got to leave Pourchaire out there now. 6 major front wing damage. He's going to drop back. The only thing we can do... Oh, let's go that. We've got no choice. He's ruined it. Russell's got to pit at some point. Like, how does this work? Because Russell's on 25% mediums here, and he's catching us. How? As Pourchaire pits. It's fallen apart. This race has fallen apart. Time for a nose cone change. That's it. Points are done. I don't really want to either go for a fast lap, because there's no point. Stroll's flying along. He's only 5 seconds off Verstappen. He's only 8 seconds off the lead is Stroll. We're just going to deploy again. So, 3 laps to go. Stroll is catching the leaders. It is Leclerc on 30% on the hards. 2 laps to go. I'm just going to keep sending this. What is the point otherwise? We might as well just keep sending it. What have we got to lose? Pourchaire, we're attacking, but he's nowhere near anymore. We'll have 1 more lap to go after this. It's about 4 seconds anyway. It is turned in to a disaster. 3.7 seconds. Stroll is off now. Pourchaire has improved. We're going to cut him down because we want Stroll to take the fastest lap of the race. So let's just cut that down. Stroll is not going to catch him. He's just not going to... What? We have just gifted Red Bull. It was a crazy race. But we're going to lose out to Red Bull. There's just nothing we got. We got nothing left. Did they get lucky with strategy? Did we absolutely mess up the strategy? It had a bit of everything in Spain. We are under pressure to perform now. That is clear. Because Red Bull have took 2 wins in a row. It is a win in Monaco for Verstappen. It's a win in Spain for Verstappen too, who leads home Charles Leclerc. Lance Stroll in P3. We are not happy. Porsche only P13.
And what a dreadful day it ended up being.
Now, we weren't familiar to this a while back, was we? P3, and we're upset. We have got a race on our hands for the championship against Red Bull. They are just so quick at the moment. 16 points for Stroll, he keeps the lead, whereas Leclerc moves up to P3. In the Constructors, a big day for Red Bull. They move 32 points behind. Oh, we need to get to work. Look how many pit stops. It was a crazy race. We got a lot of work to do, and we've got to do it fast before Red Bull start to dominate again. We've got some parts stock in, we've got racing to do, and it will come from round 9 in Canada.